What's up, you guys? It's your host, Galadon. Another unusual Clash Royale video. We're talking about $20,000 today in Clash Royale and in real life. What would you do if you were handed $20,000 in cold, hard cash? Are those ones? Anyway, what if you had $20,000, what would you spend it on? Would you spend it on Clash Royale? You could spend it on Clash Royale, that is for certain. Level 5 legendaries all the way across the board, level 13 account, maxing out those brand new cards like the Executioner, the Goblin Gang, the Battle Ram. It is not easy, takes a lot of gems, and $20,000 could easily go down the drain if you wanted to pick up an iPad today and get to max level right away. Now, what else would you do with 20K? Are you thinking maybe some gold bullion is in your future? Maybe some Krugerrands? Is that even real? I don't even know. Maybe it would be an expensive watch, something like this that probably doesn't even work. But $20,000, you guys. Now, the replays that I'm showing right here, and we're going to focus on those for most of the video, are not necessarily from players that spent anywhere near that much. Remember, now we have challenge system. The challenge system is set up so that 12 wins gets you 1,100 cards for 100 gems. So if you've got the time and the skill, you can get up there that way now. Now, of course, it's still going to cost you a lot of money, but nowhere near the 20K if you just wanted to straight gem the entire amount. So these replays that we're looking at today are completely just random. They're from TV Royale. Let's go ahead and take a look. There, now isn't that better? I know you guys were distracted by my smiling face, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the replays again. This is from TV Royale Arena 10. Every single one of these replays, you've got players using level 5 legendaries. Now, I will admit that I have some level 5 legendaries of my own, but then I am the walking, talking proof that gems do not buy skill, okay? So you can't buy your way to the top of the ladder in this game. Now, that's the fantastic part, and the reason that I love Clash Royale so much is that you can be a dominant tournament player without ever having spent a penny. And I feel like that's where Supercell, I have to admit, has hit the bullseye with this game. They've given wealthy people an opportunity, the dirty gemmers, an opportunity, yes, like myself, to gem as much as they want to help give them every bit of an advantage on the trophy hunt. But tournament players don't need to do that. You do have to play a lot. I think it's about 3 months of playing a couple hours a day to max out at tournament level without ever spending a gem. But it's certainly possible, and I know a lot of players have done it. I know that Galadon did it on 2 accounts, you guys. 2 separate accounts. She had a level 9 and a level 10 and over 7,000 wins combined on those 2 accounts. So we've got the sweet spot in Clash Royale, and that's kind of where I figure, oh man, did you see that? Did you see that game? Holy cow, we got to remember, these are coming from TV Royale. Right there, Keglar, 2910-1923. That's actually Turkish Independence Day. So if you were wondering what the clan name was there. Now, next up, we've got Bren Chong. A lot of you guys might know Bren Chong. He is probably one of the most generous benefactors in all of the Clash Royale universe. If you guys don't follow him on Twitter yet, you should. He is probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and tell this, he's probably the only guy in all of Clash Royale who has started more tournaments than I have. Okay, I've started a lot. I've started a ton of maxed out tournaments, but I feel like Bren Chong starts even more, and he's such a nice guy as well. So I'll throw his Twitter up here. Make sure you guys give him a follow if you have any interest in learning more about Clash Royale and, of course, getting into some tournaments. Now, Bren Chong does have some level 5 legendaries, but he's also got skill. If you watch the leaderboards, oftentimes you will see him up right towards the top. And now I've got pretty much maxed out cards. Most of my decks that I play on the ladder are going to be maxed out, and I've never broken the top, say, top 50 in global. I can kind of flirt with the top 200, but that's about as far as I go. Maybe we will try to push even harder one of these seasons. I feel like I need a lesson. I need somebody like Darth Jar Jar or Colton or Bren Chong or somebody to take me, sit me down, and teach me how to get better at this game. Video idea, mental note. Okay. And no, you don't have to go down in the comments and say it's impossible. Old dogs can't learn new tricks. And Peter, you either. Okay, he must be in the bathroom. All right, so back to the battle, you guys. Bren Chong from PH Alliance at the top. He's got that maxed out Lava Hound moving in. You can see that Salih at the bottom has got the big old Executioner, so obviously cards like that, very difficult to get to max level that quickly, especially if it's not available in a challenge. Now, players could have done it if they played enough challenges for the Electro Wizard and the Battle Ram, but the Executioner and the upcoming Goblin Gang, no way you're going to get there unless you buy a massive number of chests or you play an insane number of challenges and win just about every one. Alright, so I Am Bren Chong is causing some rage here. Down to 40 seconds left. His opponent throws what I call the Naked Rocket. A Naked Rocket meaning it went all by itself, no other unit for that rocket to help out with. Now it looks like Bren Chong is pushing for the 3 crown, final 30 seconds. Salih desperately trying to come back, but he is under a massive amount of pressure right here. He is going to continue to work on that other tower. Goblin Barrel gets fireballed right away. No way this is going to happen, or is it? It was on TV Royale, you guys. One more Rocket Goblin Barrel combination in the final 8 seconds. The tower almost goes down. Bren Chong calls good game. Salih feels nothing but rage. And the battle ends 1 crown to 0. The battle of maxed out players. Alright, you guys. Now, again, get down in the comments and let me know. I want to hear your guys' ideas for how you would spend 20K. And I will get those comments in a future video because I'm definitely squeezing in comments at the end of every video now. The best comments, the funniest comments, the most... No, not the most rude. Well, anyway, the most original, maybe. Alright, so here we go once again. Ilir, and guess where he's from? PH Alliance. I'm telling you guys. Let me just throw in a personal note. Clash of Clans, one of the most passionate audiences of Clash of Clans and one of the biggest audiences of my channel has always been the Philippines. And I gotta tell you, the one time I went there to Manila, Chief Pat and I went for an amazing Clash of Clans event. It was incredible. Every single person, I'm not exaggerating now, I went through the airport, the customs guy, the ticket agent, the lady at the duty-free store, they were all playing Clash of Clans. I kid you not. So it makes sense these guys are going to love Clash Royale as well. And sure enough, it turns out Ilir is also in PH Alliance. And he's also got some maxed out legendaries, as does Nova 1 from Nova. Okay, Nova, a big time maxed out group of players as well. So we'll check out this battle, which also, again, was just randomly selected. This was on TV Royale. So right away, you know it's going to be a super close match between some high players. Usually, in fact, I believe there is an algorithm that pushes you more likely to show up on TV Royale in Arena 10 if you are in the top 50 or the top 100 players in the world at the time. That's why you will see that ranking there next to the player's name. They're ranking globally at the time. Now, Ilir already suffering a lot of damage on his left tower. That princess just mercilessly going to work on that tower, just about to finish it off. But for some reason, Ilir doesn't care. He is going to save his elixir and work on a big push. Lightning goes down. That's going to help take care of that Inferno tower. In come the minions, in behind the Lava Hound. He is going to pop. We are down into double elixir, and it doesn't look like this push is going to make a significant dent on that tower. Good defense there from the Nova player, the Skarmy, and the opposite lane princess. The princess doing a little cross lane protection right there. She's going to defend the left, move down the right, and now Ilir has moved with a push on the right-hand side instead of the left, ignoring the damaged tower and sending in the Lava Hound down the right. Minions, guards are down, Inferno tower. Another princess is going to protect left, go right. In comes the miner in the back right as the Lava Hound pops. So much accounting for timing right there, you guys. Getting these moves done just right where you get the miner in there to distract that tower and let those little units do their job. But it doesn't look good right here for Ilir as we're down to the final 10 seconds. How did this end up on TV Royale? 5 seconds left, trying to get there. Good game from Nova, and Ilir just not going to manage to grab the tie here and force it into overtime. So again, you guys, some exciting matches and some crazy high-level cards. Always surprises me when you see cards that are maxed out right after they've been released. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some of my favorite comments over the past few days. The first one coming to us from Jeb M, who says, "Hey, I'm really stupid and nobody likes me." Well, that's just not true, Jeb M. I like you, buddy. Okay, so feel better. Next up, Coleman Kinzer says, "Holy crap, I never knew you were a 40-year-old looking man." I have no response to that. Next comment, coming to us from none other than the one and only Darth Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar says, "Thanks for featuring me in the video." That would be the previous video. "Unfortunately faced a tough deck matchup and wasn't able to pull out the victory, but I really appreciate the kind words." And I'd appreciate some training, Darth. Just let me know anytime, buddy. Next up, definitely a Dolly. Hard Legend says, "Where is Peter $17? He is the one that achieves perfection. Have you heard Peter's incredible diction?" I'll send that one on to Peter for you. And last but not least today, T. Flynn Gaming says, "I'm not sick. Nobody died. It's not my birthday. Can I get likes for not lying?" Well, he's a like hound. He got 7 for it. Maybe you guys can do better. Maybe you can get featured in another video. Let me know. Leave those comments down below. Thank you, as always, for watching all the way to the end of this video. Again, let me know how you would spend that 20K in hard, cold cash. Subscribe for daily Clash content. Check out my streams. And I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, have you seen my watch? I can't seem to find it anywhere. And yes, I have perfect diction. Diction.